Hello everyone, we are out in our 1983 Mercedes-Benz 380 SEC, just entering onto the highway. This vehicle we just had completely serviced. It has two owners from brand new. It was sold at Mercedes-Benz Canada West Broadway Retail Division, which was a Mercedes-Benz Canada store at 1395 West Broadway. This car was agreed to a deal by the owner of a very large food processing meat supply company in Vancouver. He went into the dealership December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, and made the order and agreed to pick up the car on December 6th. The PDI was done at Mercedes-Benz West Broadway on January 5th, just before his delivery, which is stamped in the original service book, and there is stamps throughout the books. We've chronologically put together a complete history on the car. It has an unbroken service history all the way back to day one. It has a copy of its original bill of sale, a copy of the original receipt for the deposit, ownership documents throughout the life of the car, plus supporting service records, not just stamps in the books. So it's a very, very, very nice example of a 380 SEC. Early in, I believe it was 1990, the vehicle had a malfunction in the speedometer, which you don't know if it's the clock or the trip odometer, the speedometer, the gas gauge. You don't know which malfunction there was, but there was a malfunction of some sort. So in Canada, the dealers replace the speedometers and issue an odometer replacement record, which we have that record. And from memory, that was just at about 19,000 kilometers. 27,000 kilometers. So this car has a total of 74,000 kilometers from brand new, because there's 46,000 kilometers on it right now. So it's about a 40,000 mile car from brand new. Everything on it is completely stock. The original radio, all original interior pieces. There's no replacement wood or anything of any sort. The only crack I even see in the wood is right there, which is so small. All original leather. Cocoa mats look like they are an original set of cocoa mats that were sold often by the dealers back in the day, or people would acquire them. We sent the car to our mechanic to go through it end to end, and nice thing is his father is still at the Mercedes-Benz dealer and has been there for 35 years. So his father was the guy that would have PDI'd cars like this brand new. I have the cruise control on right now, so I'm just making sure it works. So it does. I'm accelerating, that works. Decelerating, that works. And then we'll turn it off. So cruise control works as it should. But back to Scott, our mechanic. He trained under his dad, and his dad still oversees everything. He's got his own shop, but his dad being a 35-year guy with Mercedes-Benz, and I'm probably off. It's probably closer to 40 years. I worked with him at Mercedes-Benz back in '97 when I started there, and he is the be-all and end-all, the shop foreman. So our guy, Scott, who runs his own shop, he couldn't have a better teacher if you tried. So his dad's great with teaching him about the older cars, and it's nice to see somebody a little younger learning about some of the older stuff to make sure that we don't lose the mechanics that can fix these. We did a complete fluid change front to back, did brake pads and rotors, I believe, just on the front. We'll upload the invoice so you can see it. And then the central locking vacuum system had a malfunction, which he repaired that. And then just on test driving it, he noticed that there was some lurching when shifting into second gear. So we took the transmission shop here that is one of the best, and they went through it and realized that there was something wrong with the transmission clutch of some sort. So anyway, $3,000 later, we've gone through the transmission, and it comes with a 1-year warranty for the work that was done. That is a warranty that you can use at any of the shops that are in the US or Canada. So in the event there's another problem, at least you know you're covered. I doubt there will be. They're very good transmissions. So rear bumpers. They had a little scuff on each corner, it seemed, and the rocker panel had a scuff on the passenger side, which we fixed that. We'll do a walk around on the outside of the vehicle to show you exactly any imperfections that you might find, and make sure that you have a real good idea of the current condition of the car. I'm going to come down to a location down the street here, pull over, and we'll do a little walk around video of the car. But you know, I can't say that I've seen a nicer 380 SEC in a long time. These were, you know, the granddaddy of the Mercedes-Benz lineup when they were new. I believe at the time this was the most expensive car that they had in their lineup, because the 560 SEC wouldn't have been out, and I believe the coupes were always more expensive than the sedan. So the 380 SEL would have been your comparable car, and this being the coupe, it should have been the most expensive. At least that was the case when I was with Mercedes. It was always the coupe was your most expensive version. The exterior color is, I believe, champagne metallic.
That's right. Yep.
With a chocolate interior, which was indicative of the times. So many of these cars were sold in that color combination. I'm going to go down a little bit more of a rough road here and let you just sort of hear that there's no rattles, squeaks, noises. Like, it's silence. It's exactly what you'd expect from an S-Class. It's very nice to drive. The car is sitting on Michelin tires, which are in good shape. You know, for those of you that don't want out-of-date tires, that's something to consider in your bidding, because they are older than 5 years. But some people stick to that. Some people say it's the way they were stored that's important, not the age of the tires. So here's another rough road. Everything works. I'm just going to open the sunroof so you can see. Sunroof all the way down the driver's window, passenger's rear window. These are a pillarless coupe, which is such a great thing. It goes it's hard to meet the look of a pillarless coupe. We'll just pull over up here and walk around the vehicle.